All right, so this is the last part in the trunk training. We're gonna do some exercises from a prone position, so face down, and also from a seated position. So the lats and our upper back muscles kind of attached to our scapula as well as kind of in this area. So the lats kind of run this way. We have a lot of upper backs, our traps are here. So we've got a lot of stuff back here. But all these muscles, we say big back, big bench, right, G?
Yep.
So all these muscles are gonna help support, they're gonna give you stability on the bench, even though these muscles are not prime movers. When we talk about the trunk, we really wanna also, the lats are gonna be part of the conversation because they can control your back position as well, and they're gonna allow you to keep a better arch, hold better position, and just have a safer press in general. So one of our favorite exercises is the seal row. So we could do this with two hand positions. We could use a pronated grip, which is gonna mimic more of the reverse of a bench press, or a neutral grip, which is called semi-supinated. And by keeping the elbows a little bit more close to the body, it could potentially increase the lat participation a little bit more. And if we use more of a prone grip, which is gonna mimic more of your bench grip, it's gonna be a little bit more what we would consider sport specific, as well as work a little bit more of the muscles of the upper back and get a little bit more rear delt involvement. As well as I do think it's kind of good to work that pattern. So when we do any type of rowing, we don't want to use a lot of momentum. We like to get a little bit of pause on the top. And what that's going to do is kind of train our body, just like when we bench with a pause, it's going to train our body to stop the bar using our upper back. And it's going to allow us to have a nice even bar path on the way down, as well as a good clean stop and lots of stability before we get that press command, or before we, as we pause the weight. So he's going to use a prone grip to start, and he's going to pull, and he's going to try to mimic his bench groove. And he's trying to pause, and you can see this nice good position here and relax. So that's the prone grip. Now he's going to use a neutral grip, and with the neutral grip we pull a little bit more towards the hip so we can get a little bit more. The goal is to try to get a little bit more lat participation here. Excellent. And if you notice, he's pausing at the top, really trying to get that isometric. So we could do isometric holds here, which sometimes we call bat wings, or we could do dynamic reps with a pause. Both are good. So we can do this for weight, for reps, but this is a really good complement to any type of bench press program. And if you notice that we have the strap here. So next thing we're gonna kind of go through is some other different things. So just for demonstration purposes, we're not gonna do this with dumbbells, but we could do the same thing, like with a machine. So we could do rear delts this way. Okay, we could do shoulder extension this way with cables, or even just your body weight. You could even do this with your body weight as a warm-up in a prone position. So a T position with dumbbells or cables is gonna work a little bit more of the rear delts here, and the more I come back, because the motion is shoulder extension, it's gonna work a little bit more of the lats, okay? So that is a lot of exercises that you could do from a prone position. You could do with static holds if you want to work more stability, or if you want to kind of work hypertrophy, more dynamic strength, you could do pauses. So again, we're going to pause the contracted position and control the lowering phase. It's going to really help with stability on the bench. We're going to go into the next half of the video and go show some pull down variations to work both your lats and upper back.